Aha! I've fixed it. Now, okay, what I have to do is like put the phone. Okay, I'll figure this out. I did it before. The phone's got to be like right here, but it's got to not fall over. But I don't have anything to hold it in place. Actually, I have the power brick. That might actually work. Ahaha, I'm a genius. I'm not a genius. It's not vertical. It might have been a second ago. I think it should be in landscape. Okay, stay there. Okay, oh. Okay. Oh, no. It's not tall enough. Wait. How did I do that? This has got to be right here. Or the Nomad's got to be lower. Neither of which I think work. Hopefully the stream is horizontal though. I restarted the app. Okay. The problem is the phone's got to be up. Like, okay. I could balance it. Oh. I could balance it on the power brick as long as I don't ever move. And the power brick is like an inch cube. Hey, look at that. I did it. Oh, but when I look at the screen, it's inverted. Oh, this is a terrible way to play this. Okay, I did this last time, and then it took like 20 minutes to figure out how to make it work. Okay, phone, stay. Stop falling. Right there. You know what I need? Like a dozen rubber bands. Oh. Bad phone. Don't fall. Okay, what if we... I mean, I'm in a bed, and the bed's got like 4 pillows. That's a lot of material to work. Oops. Knock the Nomad over. Stay. Don't move. Oh, I think it froze. Because I bumped the 2 cartridge stack. Oh, but if I put that pillow there, I don't have any room to put my arm. How do I hold it? How do I... God, this is the worst. Okay, what if this is... like that? Don't fall. Do not fall. Actually, if I rotate this all the way around, what happens? Nothing. This is very weird. Thank you. I strive for content that no one's done before because it's bad. Someone's got to make like a Spider-Man arm-mounted web launcher, except it's just a way to hold up your Sega Nomad. I can't see it. I don't know how to do this. I did it before. Now I can't. Yeah, welcome to my my pivot to ASMR. You might see a reflection on my face. I've posted my face. I pulled the Band-Aid off. It's been done. I used to have a bunch of nightmares about inadvertently turning the camera on and people seeing what I looked like. But now I just don't care. I mean, I care a little bit. Actually, I care quite a lot, but whatever. Okay, so when I play this, for me the screen's inverted. For me the screen looks like that. Because the viewing angles are this, or on this, are not good. Oh, shit. Stay? No. Stay. Bad. Hey, look at all the save data. Holy shit. I'm surprised none of this got deleted. Completed. Well, only one of these has all the super emeralds, and it's Knuckles, and nobody wants to be Knuckles. No, I never had a tripod. I've always propped this phone up on pillows like a dork. Okay, have I tried holding the phone under my chin? Oh, I can't read the chat. Why would I do that? Okay. This goes here. We're on to something. This goes here, right? And then this goes here. And then this, for God's sake, stay there. It was almost there. Aha. Now the only problem is I have to talk like this because my chin is directly on the pillow, so I probably sound like I have a speech impediment. And I do, but that's because I'm a Sonic fan. Or maybe I could lift my mouth up like that and it kind of works. I posted a picture of this setup on Blue Sky, and by setup I mean Sega Nomad with 2 cartridges stacked to each other, neither of which are seated in there especially well, so prepare for a lot of soft resets, because that doesn't sound like a very reassuring noise, does it? Oh no, it's gonna do the thing. Okay, which cartridge doesn't work? Does Knuckles work? No, no way. Oh. If you're just joining us, we are trying to rendezvous with the International Space Station. We're having a meeting with the Chinese and the Soviets about the And Knuckles Skylab expansion. Talks are not going well. Okay, wait, does this one alone work? Da 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 da. Oh. Because the Nomad's got a card slot. Sonic 3 and Knuckles has a card slot. The top of the cart has a card slot. Sonic 3 has a card slot. And then you put them all together, and that's right. It's gamer time. Okay, I had a vaguely functional setup. If I make like a divot in the bed, the phone might stand. Problem's that it has to lean back slightly. Oh, you have to stop resetting. Ugh. The future of the hedgehog relies on you. Okay, how about we try this pillow? I was offered the family iPad, which might make this slightly easier. At least by virtue of it being mounted by something. Okay. You... God, I gotta do what we did in grad school, which is to say... Play-Doh. No, now it's falling on me. Stay there. Oh, wait, I've invented a new building block between the bed and the pillow. What if the rolled up t-shirt? I'm a genius. How do I find a rolled up t-shirt? I need the light of the Nomad. My grad school had Play-Doh. That's how you hold down all of the electrodes. It's cheap. I'm cheap. Academic labs are cheap. We're all cheap. Okay, this game's got a... That goes there. We got a pile of shirts. We put the phone in the pile of the shirts. And then... I don't have Legos. I'm not made of money. I'm made of t-shirts and Sega Genesis cartridges. Sega. Okay, how's this? I've covered the screen that you would have looked at with a t-shirt, so I can't see what you're seeing. Does that look good? Oh, I've also covered off the chat. Okay. Stay. Perfect. Where's the contrast? I love Sega. Yes, I love Sega products. Okay, how about this? How's this working for you? Is this good? Is this better? I've stolen 12 of my parents' double A's to do this joke. I wanna be Sonic. That looks roughly right. They kind of realized the two-player simultaneous gameplay for Sonic 3 is not so good, but they compensated for that by having real bitchin' music. Now the real question is, can you beat Sonic 3 and Knuckles on a single set of 6 AA's? I don't know. Okay, well, doesn't have a reset button. Hi chat, how are you? I posted a picture of it on Blue Sky. I don't know if I'm allowed to turn on the flashlight. No. I can't. So you can't really appreciate the fact that this console is made out of like 8 different harsh 90-degree angles. Fuck. Stay. Hello fans. Hello Tim fans. Hello Tim haters. Hello Sonic fans. Welcome to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. They say it couldn't be done. Those people were wrong. Ooh, Sonic 3 and or Knuckles. Let's see what the actual screen looks like. I can't see the screen. It should be like this for optimal viewing, I think. How was your post-Easter holiday? Stream's horribly cropped. No, that's fine. You just gotta get blue spheres. I've got the Tower of Power. Oh, I was distracted by a text message. And then I died. That's embarrassing. We can't have that. Do you see Sega? Do you see Sonic 3? Do you see Sonic Knuckles? Did you know that all those things together does not make Captain Planet, but in fact makes Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Stay. Stay. How's that? Does that work? Seg. Throw that file in the trash. Is your screen inverted? I can't tell because I'm looking at 2 different screens from 2 different angles. How could I see if birds are real if our eyes aren't even real? Does this seem good? I found another 6 AA batteries, which means I think I've stolen literally all of my family's AA batteries. And if you break down hour by hour power draw per battery, playing Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 to completion probably costs something like $13. Now you might say, dear neuroscience PhD, can't you simply use an AC adapter? And to that I say, I've tried, but the connection's not very good, and if you move it just a moment, just an instance in time, it will disconnect. I'd rather prefer the safety of spending $40 on AAA batteries, because at least in New Jersey, you know that you can play some Sonic and then your hands will be warmed by the battery pack for 30 minutes. Yeah, last time I streamed this, it was roughly about 32 hours, 45 minutes or something. Hang on. What are we for contrast? Oh wait, it's audio. What are we for contrast? Like that, probably? Is that good contrast? I gotta put like this pile of shirts, line them up, do not touch them. Pile of shirt. Does this look good? Does this look good to you? Right? Right? Wait, where's the top of the screen? Oh, it's cut off so much. Okay. Stay. Okay, so now that there's a shirt blocking off my vision, that's roughly the time you'd want to start playing Sonic the Hedgehog. Just kidding. That's what you'd want to say if the game didn't crash, because it is a cartridge slot into the Nomad, into a cartridge slot, into a cartridge slot, and it does not work very well. But it does work. It's also really good at deleting my save data. I've historically noticed that. I can't see. My precious Sonic 3 and Knuckles save data. My precious... Okay. Okay. One at a time. Okay, so this is broken. Okay. Blow that in here. Oh, it doesn't seed in. Nice. This should be Sonic and Knuckles. And Knuckles. And Knuckles. And Knuckles. Knuckles. And Knuckles. Ugh, get out of there. Played this cart like a damn fiddle. Okay. Good. Great. Sonic 3 and Knuckles confirmed to work. Time to put Sonic 3 into Knuckles. And then, bam, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Check it. Just, you know, clear your schedule. Check it. If you're not putting your lips right up against the cart, you're not imbuing the magic that it needs to work. Because right now, it's going to work just fine. Oops. Okay. Does this work? Okay. Does this work? Okay. 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 Oh, I touched the cartridge. Huh? Can't see this in the dark. Magic. It worked. It worked until it didn't work. Now we had to go and troubleshoot. Part 1. Sonic 3. Nah. Does this have save data, or did it lose it? Okay. Got save data. Correct. Cartridge. Out. Sonic and Knuckles. Okay, this should be Sonic and Knuckles. This should be this. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so both simultaneously work, which means the connection is my mouth right up against it. Now, bam, college. Don't be impressed. Please be impressed. I hope this is content. My dad was asking, oh, don't you want to use my laptop to help the stream along? Don't you want to, like, use it to put a real stream up, to read the chat, to do any of this? And I said no. I said I want it to look like shit because I think it's funny. And you know what? It's a little funny. I wouldn't say ha-ha funny. But You haven't seen somebody play Sonic 3 on a Sega Nomad in bed while also doing an ASMR stream. This is the sound of the cartridge connector. Oh shit. Connector. Don't worry, I got half a dozen fresh AA batteries in this puppy. The combined Sonic 3 and Sonic Knuckles cartridges are roughly the same dimensions, width-wise, as the Sega Nomad. I have every full expectation that this will soft reset about 4 times within the first stage. I'm going stir crazy. My car is broken. My parents go to bed by like 7 o'clock. I don't know anybody in New Jersey. All I know is Sonic the Hedgehog. And my slightly steadily increasing Discord counts. Hi chat, how's this video stream look? Does it look like shit? Do you hate it? Is it subpar? If you tell me it's actually pretty good, I think you're lying to me. Anyway, how was your Monday? I was thinking about digging out the CDI, but I don't know where the burnt games are. And even if I put in all of that effort to play them, I would still be playing a CDI game. And I don't want to. Although I did post a picture on Blue Sky of me holding the Nomad over a toilet, which I thought was kind of funny. You cannot hold a Sega Nomad over a toilet without the risk, and then its incredible risk, of accidentally dropping down that thing, leading to a sewage block that'll probably by the end claim the lives of 17 contractors. Oh, I bumped into it. I bet it's gonna freeze. Well, not yet. Okay, so far so good. Also, as always, if you haven't seen the new Discord yet, you should. It's basic, but it's got me, and I'm basic. If you like my content or think you and I have anything in common and can contribute to the mothership, come on in. If you hate Sonic the Hedgehog, get bent. Good sound. I hope the colors aren't too inverted on your screen. I can't really tell very easily. They're probably a little bit inverted. But Sonic seems blue. Good. Let's use the invincibility at the results screen. Another one. They really front load these emeralds. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I'm gonna say it, the best 16-bit era platformer. Period. The end. End of sentence. It's better than Mario World. It's better than Yoshi's Island. It's better than Spark the Electric Jester. This is as good as it gets. Which is why I'm playing it in bed. Powering it with 12 AA's over the course of 2 days. Which probably cost, I don't know, $10 to the family. They're gonna wonder why all the AA's are shot. They're gonna think nefarious purposes, but they don't know. It is actually just the power of Sonic the Hedgehog. Ta-da! This is not a very comfortable way to stream this, but it is not the most uncomfortable way to stream it. So given that neither of us are really getting what we want, I think this is a great way to stream. Now the trick here is when you have the fire thing, you can skip losing it by mashing it there. I didn't do that because I'm a dope. In case you're bored, you should join the new Discord. Tell me how bored you are. Tell me your favorite part of Sonic 3. Other than his grotesque foot smell. Don't actually tell me that, unless you're Dan Schneider. This game is impossible to play in a car. Any jittering just soft locks it. And then it would delete all of your save data. What's a Sega Genesis go for anymore? A Nomad. Still probably like $100, right? Like, no, they don't make them anymore, but also, does anybody really want one? It's a 1.75 deep. It's a brick. I posted a picture on Blue Sky of what the whole assembly looks like. Which is to say glorious, but, you know, there's glory and then there's ha-ha glory, and I think this is maybe the ha-ha side of things. I got so used to playing the ROM hack for this that I'm used to Flying Battery Zone being right after. Or it at least coming in a different order. What do you think the microphone is on an iPhone 12? Do you think it's up front with the speakers or down below with the other speakers? Does it sound muffled? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Did you know you can go up here? Oh, I fixed that. It's a little muffled. Okay, what about that? Probably still muffled. Wow, 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 wow. Make the noise. There he goes. Seems the same. Damn. How about that? Tails, no. I will say, check out the blue sky post that has an image of Sonic 3 and Knuckles sticking out of this thing, probably making it taller than it is wide, with play between 4 separate cartridge slots. It's hard. It's the way that God intended. No, you're not going to go for all the hits on him this time, Tails? Okay. The way that he goes back behind that waterfall and you can still track him is a real neat special effect, actually. Bye, Tails. I'll play with the audio and whatnot in a bit. Join the Discord. Oh, you gotta do the jumping things, so then Knuckles is just laughing, thinking he sent you to your doom. But you're not. I wasn't tricked. I chose to die. Okay, hang on. Okay, so the Nomad's like 50 pounds. That'll always stay up on its own. The phone... Oh, that's falling back, actually. The phone could go right... that's right, the camera's over here. Okay. How about this? How about this? Is this better? Are you like, wow, this is just like I'm watching Sonic on the TV? Or like, wow, this is the worst thing I've ever put on a television? I'm not covering up the audio or the other side where the microphone otherwise would have been. This is the Don't Wake Daddy of Twitch streams. The Nomad screen's not very good. You're probably not getting a very good view of it. There's a spike there, right? Yeah. For me, at the moment, this is tolerable. If the audio quality mostly looks alright on your end, then we're gonna say it's tolerable. Oops. I don't remember where all the big rings are in this map. Probably are a couple. I'm gonna come home and bankrupt my parents by using 12 double A's. That's like $20. $10 to play through Sonic 2. Is it worth it? I don't know. In this economy, though, that's what it costs. You rent video games now. You don't own them. And you only rent them because the batteries required to run them all are way too expensive for any given person to ever afford. I think this is one, right? No, don't you take that away from me. I gotta go to the Doomsday Zone. Anyway, thank you for watching somebody trapped in their parents' home, entombed in their own childhood video gaming cruft. Explore said cruft in the least appealing, least user-friendly way, while also in bed. This is the one big one left, unless there was one that had 4 that I missed. But I think this is it. Yep. I could probably recenter this somewhat more. Truthfully, I think this is just about what I see. It just has to not fall over. I don't know if they would have, like, stopped me from bringing in a Sega Nomad to the psych ward. They might have complained that it takes 4,000 batteries. They might have complained that it's too good. I aren't even doing my thing. Whoops. Stay there. Flat. Don't move. Good. Bad. Okay, that goes there. That does not fall. That fell. Okay. Stay. Stay. Do not stay. Okay. Hitting the start button moves the mattress such that it makes the thing fall over, but if I... Oh shit, I should have... Okay. Don't worry, we're good. Tell your friends. Tell your friends to join the stream, and then the Discord, and then the Sonic helpline, because I need help. Okay, stay. Good. Sonic, no. Stay. Stay. Well, that works. Fuck. It does not work. Oh God, help me. Okay. Pull my hair back. Does this work? Is the bottom cut off? It's probably cut off. Let me reassess. It's not too bad. Yeah, we're gonna say that's a whole screen. Hey, Sin. Welcome to me playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles on a Sega Nomad powered by 6 AAA batteries. And by triple, I mean double. In my parents' house. In the spare bedroom. I could not think of any other way to stream this. So now we're streaming it. Good. That's fine. But you never want to leave a casino a loser. You want to go in for seconds. Okay, good. Just fuck all my shit up. No. It's okay, I'm mildly sad too. But I have Sonic 3 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles and a Sega Nomad. What's there to be sad about? I have Hydro City Zone. It works. You can, in fact, stream Sega Nomad, Sonic 3, and Knuckles content off of a Sega Nomad with your phone propped up by a pillow. It's great. This is the big reveal where I tell you all this whole time I've been Dark Side Phil. All these bugged mechanics. These Sega Genesis games. Is the audio too loud? Is anybody actively watching this and has opinions on the video/audio quality? Oh, that doesn't go that way. But this way. Oh. No. Okay, there we go. Fuck. I was gonna, like, thumbs up, but then I thumbed up too hard. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't see how many emeralds we had already gotten. Back to replaying this. How's your day? My car is broken. It needs everything. Maybe I'll be able to go back to Boston tomorrow. But at least I'll get 4 new tires out of it, instead of 1 sort of new tire and 3 bald spot cords showing old tires. Feels like my car's often broken. It's true, it's 23 years old. It drives like a champ, it's just got crappy suspension. And it has nothing to do with all the potholes I've hit. Also, I'm just living in a perpetual pit of failure. It happens. Buy a canyon arrow. I could plug the Nomad in the back. I got that. Yay. Oh no, I gotta get a new axle for my car too. A new axle, control rods, 4 new tires, oil change, state inspection, a bullet with a single gun. You know the deal. Somebody should post the image that I posted on Blue Sky of just the proportions of a Sega Nomad with Sonic 3 and Knuckles inside. It's perfect. It's like one of those perfect circles. I forget the name of those. The Archimedes circle something. Ouch. I don't have too much to talk about. My parents are asleep in the other room. Both the bedrooms are on the same floor. Plus Sonic and Tails, that's a lot. Okay, now is the question, is the entrance up here? I don't remember. Maybe it's a different area. Good. Maybe there's not an emerald there. Maybe it is over here. Ow. How are you enjoying this incredibly authentic playthrough of Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Oh, that's where the room is. It did not count when the game froze. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat the Knuckles back half of this. If I can, I don't know if I'm going to be bothered to get all the Super Emeralds for the Doomsday Zone. The trick is that you have to get only the Chaos Emeralds and never go into any of the bonus stages in Sonic and Knuckles ever. Because then you will still only have the Chaos Emeralds, which is enough to do that final stage. But the instant you try to convert one into a Super Emerald means you lose all of them. And you have to keep replaying the game. And that's not very fun. How do we get out of here? That way, that way. That way? Not that way. That way. That way? Aha! Me, I'm the best. Hey look, 5 out of 7 is not too bad for level 2. How many people are here? I don't know if the viewer total's working on this app. I had a bunch of problems with it. I had to restart it. All that good stuff. The stream was initially only showing up as a portrait mode broadcast, which might have been slightly easier to stream, but actually also probably would have been more suited to the stream, considering how tall the cartridges stick out. But whatever. The world lives and dies in 16:9. Special stage? Don't mind if I do. I gotta turn that down. There we go. Get me out of the casino. Fuck. You know, it's like going to the casino, taking all your winnings, and then getting mugged on the way back to the car. And the guy that mugs you is a giant crab with spikes. I hope you're enjoying this Sonic 3 Sonic Nomad ASMR stream. It's not intended to be ASMR, but I think I could probably charge a premium for it. When I did post that picture of the Sega Nomad in the background, though, I did have to retake it about 3 times just to make sure it did not include my feet. But like, I brought down the Sega Nomad, put fresh batteries in it, screen turned on, good. Put Sonic 3 in it, didn't work, had to blow into it, maybe 3 minutes. Eventually it worked, good, great. Put in Sonic and Knuckles, well that doesn't work, blow in that a bunch, put in Sonic 3 and Knuckles again. Okay, Sonic 3 and Knuckles works, that's good, put the 2 together, that'll be fine. What happens? Nothing, nothing works. Or it like kicks you back to the no way screen. So I think this game is literally just being held together with like moisture from my breath. And like very specific intramolecular forces we've not begun to understand yet. Oops. I never beat that bonus stage as a kid. It's hard. It makes the frame rate bad. Bonk. Do this forever until the batteries die. Bonk. I really like Marble Garden Zone. I like the vibe of it. I like the music. I like the electric shield. I like that it's a weirdly vertical level by Sonic standards. I like the fake-out mini-boss. I like that the final boss of this level has software sprite scaling of all things for one of the effects. That's kind of cool, right? Good. I think I had to take that to go up. Maybe I didn't. After like the first 2 levels, my knowledge of where the extra emeralds are falls off a massive cliff. We'll see. I might not have the whole game in me tonight, but I also might. I wonder how well these 6 AA batteries I found in a basket in my parents' house will perform. Probably really well. Isn't this a thing? No, that's just bonus content. Give me big rings. Ow. We got plenty of time to get 2 more emeralds. In fact, there is one that we missed. And sadly, I cannot easily get back up there. Nope. And this is the original version where you cannot control how Tails flies unless you have Player 2 plugged in, and I don't, because how do you convince somebody else to take part in holding your screen up via like angled pillow and then sitting immediately next to you with the controller port that is on the underside of the Nomad to play Tails? I don't think there'd be many takers. Chat, if you're a taker, let me know. We're always looking for Tails, both as a concept, but also a practical gaming utility. No. No. One up. This is mini boss. Ah. Tails, you're not even trying. Neither am I. Does that look better if I hold the Nomad like 90 degrees? It's Robotnik. It's the boss. We've beaten him. 20 seconds. Call up GDQ. Is there a thing in here? No. Yeah, that's just a normal passage. Oh wait, you can get back out. Hey, you can't make side rooms that don't have big emeralds in them. What are you thinking? We need standardization. If I go in a little crook somewhere in the level, a little level nook, and suddenly I'm behind foreground and you're telling me there's not a Chaos Emerald there? You're telling me it's like a Brussels sprout and a letter that says, "Hey Sonic, eat a salad." Like, I'm not gonna be happy. You know what I want. And it rhymes with pay us gemrolls. It's a slant rhyme. I ate too much salad, so I just can't rhyme like I used to. Anyway, join the Discord. It's got me. And it could have you. Is that jumpable? No. And it has Sonic. It doesn't have any of the emotes because I haven't figured those out yet. I've only ever done this in a manic flash with over the past 3 days on my phone. So it's not really set up. But I do like talking. And maybe you like talking. Maybe you like Sonic. Like some freak. We have Sonic. It's great. Ouch. And then there's the invincibility thing, which doesn't help. I can't jump in any of those. Oh well. Maybe I shouldn't hunt for emeralds. Maybe I should just beat the level and get whatever emeralds are in front of me. If you like Sonic and the sounds of someone kind of whispering and speaking softly, but like not that quietly, welcome to the stream. Subscriptions start at $17.99 per 15 minutes. 30-minute minimum. Don't use your parents' credit card for this. They will find out. Because I'm all of your parents. Metaphorically. It's Robotnik again. Just gets socked in the face and then leaves. It's like, hey, wait a minute. Wow, the screen on the Sega Nomad's so good. Oh, that's bad. That sealed it, didn't it? Oh, for the love of God, Montresor. I wonder... No, that's probably too much to jump, right? No. Nothing. Oh well, good enough. We will simply not get a single emerald in all of Marble Garden. And that's okay. I've made peace with it. I'm not mad. I'll take a special stage. A Doyless stage. Ah. These spinning, rotating levels are not very fun. I'm sorry, Sonic 1. It seemed like a novel idea at first, but this sucks. Good. Robotnik, Sonic, and Tails, a nuclear family. Oh. Fart sounds. I was gonna load up the Philips CDI earlier, but I realized the battery in it's probably dead and it's not gonna boot until I fix that. And also, I don't know where any of those discs are. And I don't know if I have any burned CDRs to make new copies. And also, oh, they suck. They're like funny bad for the cutscenes and just miserable bad for the gameplay. Sonic, no! This is an interesting boss idea, I thought. A good departure on the hit Robotnik 8 times thing. And every time you hit him, he goes to the background. And you can see that is straight up sprite scaling, just done in software. They're not faking it like what they do with a bunch of different sizes of the sprite that just transition between each other. Like, no, they implemented actual software-based sprite scaling for that boss. As long as, or as well as a cut ending sequence where Robotnik looks behind him in the distance and then runs away. But it's still kind of neat. You're really firing on all cylinders at Sonic 3. Just so much variety in this game. All the levels are good, except for Sandopolis Zone. Oh, he's coming. Hey. Got him. Did it. It wins. Time to go to Michael Jackson Carnival. I think I know where at least 2 Chaos Emeralds are here. Slash can, like, straightforwardly find them. What's wrong with the stream format? This is what I see. These are my eyes. Sonic's always been 69 to 42, subparagraph 6 in terms of aspect ratio. He's too cool for prime numbers. Now, I think one of these has an emerald in it. No? No, good. Good use of time. I'm dying. Ah. Oof. Maybe none of these are. Maybe none of these. Maybe it's another part. Oh, I ruined it. All these digital farts when you get stuck underneath a bumper. Is it this one? That's got the secret doodad? Tails, you gotta get off that. Oh, it's just shot. Oh. Oh, I bumped the cartridge. Huh. Don't worry about it. You're worrying about it? Stop it. Okay, that's fine. What part is broken? Is it this? Does Sonic 3 work? No. Okay. Troubleshooting in the dark the way that it was meant to be done. Sonic 3 alone. Good. Oh. I've never seen that message before in my cartridge. Okay, so it's failing the region check now. But Sonic, Sonic, Sonic. Sonic, Sonic. Okay, this one's not working. What about Knuckles? Okay, so if these both don't load, that implies that it's not reading cards. Okay, how about this? Hell yeah. Good. Now we put in Sonic 3. No, that's Sonic and Knuckles. That's not Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Uh-huh. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yes. Don't worry, it's fine. Oh, hang on, I can't see the chat. I have to move this. Oh. Hang on. I could fix... No. Don't fall. Oh. I can do that. I just... stay. Okay. And then this has to go like that. Okay. Back to Sonic. That's pretty good. I mean, not really, but on an absolute scale, this is certainly better than something like dying of cholera or the grip. Okay, do we establish there's no platform in there? No, there's not. No, I'm using a Sega Nomad, a copy of Sonic 3 and a copy of Sonic and Knuckles, running it through a series of 6 AA batteries, which means playing this and playing Sonic 2 in bed at my parents' house has resulted in playing 2 Sonic games and 12 AA batteries. There's a picture of the setup on my Blue Sky, and yes, it is the one with the toilet, which is not a criticism of the Sega Nomad or Sega Enterprises or Sonic the Hedgehog. It's just the toilet. Don't read into it. Oh, the stream has had so many little technical difficulties compared to, oh no. Okay. Compared to the previous ones. It's just the sheer height of the cartridge makes it very unwieldy, and there are so many little ways you could potentially knock into it, send the game freezing. But so far, it's okay. I only had to fix it thrice. It's coming for you. The ring tolls for thee. Isn't there another one, like, along the wall here? Yeah. Hope you're having a good Monday, Tuesday. I hope your car is not in the shop for thousands of dollars like mine is. Because everything is broken, except its pure-blooded Mazda heart, which keeps on beating, even though its legs are all broken. And by legs, I mean control arms, front struts, and at least one axle. But the 3.5mm audio input thing I put in it like a decade ago works fine. It might be dying, but it has a tune in its soul. Sorry, I'll talk more. I just gotta knock this out. Oh, there it is. I don't remember if the power base converter works with this. It doesn't work with the 32X. It doesn't really work with the Sega CD. It doesn't work, I don't think, with those Sega virtual processing games, of which there are one. I don't know. Everything's a mess. But at least I have Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh god, are power-based converters $1,300? Really? Oh, they were so cheap back then. Oh, your car, that's fine. I'm sorry about your car. What if you just Sonic rolled to work? You only have to buy shoes and paint. Man, what a background this level's got. It's really good. Other than the fact that the Sega Nomad has a battery life of approximately 2.5 hours, it's kinda sick. I mean, the screen's not very good. It's very blue and it's very smeary, but I guess that works for Sonic games. But like, who else just made straight up portableized consoles of like modern home video game systems at the time? And I'm not counting like the Sony PlayStation 1 clip-on LCD screen. I mean like, oh yeah, we redesigned the GameCube. Now it's the Brick Cube, and it has a screen in it and fits in a pocket if you're willing to wear cargo pants. Officially Nintendo licensed cargo pants. Oh no. That's not Sonic 3. Oh, it lost Sonic 3. It could run off the wall, but I have one wall adapter for it, and it's kind of broken. Oh, this is only Sonic 3 saves. Wait, no, this is... Wait, what? What happened to the other 3 saves? It can run off the wall, but my adapter's even flakier. If you move it at all, it won't work. I think there's a crack solder joint somewhere. Okay, so there were definitely saves here. I don't know where they went. Okay, well that works. Sega? Oh, the start button's so far away. Oh, it deleted all my saves. And left me with this partially completed Hydro City save. Okay. Well, let's just assume we all had a coma at roughly the same time for about 5 minutes. Don't worry, now we're in Mushroom Hill Zone. Playing the Sega Nomad in any position that would ever move with Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles is an exercise in frustration. I know this game to be, like, notorious for deleting my save data. And I thought at first that was just something that I told myself happened as a kid and wouldn't actually happen in adulthood. Oh, I must have misremembered. But nope, it's bad. I gotta make the Tower of Power bigger. Also, if you haven't joined the new Discord, you should do that. That way you get to yell at me in new and exciting personal ways. I'll have to finish setting it up at some point, but I'm still at my parents' house. Only been able to use a phone, and the initial setup was after I had taken a couple of Ambiens, so I don't really remember what I was doing. So it kind of works. Hey, I'll take that. Bonk. Why would I want to do this? Play Sonic? It's fun. Play Sonic on the Nomad? Because I've got 6 AA batteries. And I want to flaunt having 6 AA batteries in the year of our Lord 2026. And also, I don't have to get out of bed. That sounds like a lot of pros, and no cons, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, somebody dump the link in. I can't. I've got all 4 of my arms currently occupied holding up a Sega Nomad. Ouch, shouldn't have done that. This is maybe not as exciting as going through the Pokemon bootlegs, but I'm visiting my parents and they're asleep in the other room, so I'm trying to not be too obnoxious. At least verbally. Oh, I shouldn't get that. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. I had all the emeralds. Oh god, now I gotta get them all 7 times. Good sound. And I've intentionally avoided so many of these big rings that I've missed a bunch of opportunities that, like, I could have been making progress getting the 7 super emeralds, but I didn't. And now I'm a chump. I'm April's fool. That's okay. This cart's probably gonna forget I ever played it ever anyway, so I can't be too mad at it. Finally, a video game with a memory span that I can relate to. Okay. If I were 6 blue spheres, I would be this way. No. I'd be that way. I'd be that way. Be that way. That way. That way. That way? That way? I don't know. That way. This is like, oh, you know, if you walk in the jungle, you're just going to run in circles forever. You're not going to make any progress. Oh, the phone fell down. You're not going to make any progress. You're just going to go in circles and then die. Just like Sonic. He runs in circles and dies. I saw the end of Sonic Adventure 2. I read my fan fiction. What? When I wanted to play Sonic and Knuckles, and I didn't own it, I remember my dad and I went to an EB Games, and I brought my Sega Nomad, and I said, hey, can I test this game? And he said, sorry, we don't have a tester. And then I pulled out my Sega Nomad and put the batteries in it and said, don't worry, I do. Anyway, I've been living my life chasing that thrill ever since, and I don't think I've ever gotten it. God damn it, I hate these things. They stress me out so much. No. I hate things where you have to press A to launch. Nope, that's too early. I don't know when to let go. Now. No. Bad hog. No rings. Okay. Will we ever see Silver Sonic in the movies? Let's hope so. Let's hope they just make a movie out of 06. And it's just called Sonic 06. And it's just the long play of Sonic 06. It's called Sonic the Hedgehog, It's no use. Critics will love it. God, I did it again. Someone take the controller, I can't do this. Oh, God. I don't know when to let go. I'm so anxious. Yeah, oh, fuck, it's the same. There, whatever, I literally just hit the button immediately. It just goes to show me thinking is a worse outcome than literal dumb luck. I want that one. Oh, this one. The straight line. Was I posted the Nomad in front of the toilet funny? Is it like ha-ha funny or like sensible chuckle funny? Implying it's funny to any extent. Please fill in your clipboards and pass them to your examiner. Grades will be tallied accordingly. Boink. Oh shit! I forgot I had to jump. I forgot there was one last jump. And I think the screen is backlit with the CFL. which means it flickers a lot, especially on pure white backgrounds. It's not like LED lighting. It's like little fluorescent tubes. There's a lot of Sega Nomad modernization mods people have done. And yeah, you can make it good, but even if you give the Sega Nomad a really good screen, you're still using a Sega Nomad. You're still holding a fucking brick in your hands to play Sonic, and it's probably not worth it. It's the equivalent of putting 4 new tires on a 23-year-old Mazda 3 hatchback. Hypothetically, don't ask how I'd know. That's not in reference to anything in particular. But you can imagine that being pretty absurd. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Ugh. Flying battery zone. I had to send some batteries flying the last time I played the Nomad. At least 6 of them. The funny thing with Flying Battery Zone is that in the manual for Sonic 3, they have this level, as well as enemies in this level, and like tactics on how to avoid them, and all of that. But this level wasn't in Sonic 3, so I was a very confused child. Doubly confused that they told me in the strategy guide that Knuckles' favorite food was grapes, and that never came into play once. Was that anything over there? I forget. Probably not. No, of course not. Gotta use that barrel tech from Metropolis Zone in a second game. Seems like the Nomad would be hard to shrink down. Yeah, it is hard to shrink down. Go to your local construction site, pick up a brick, make it about 50% larger, make it out of plastic, now strap 6 AA's to the back, and then try to balance 2 Sonic the Hedgehog carts on them, and you're playing with power. Sega power. But the Nomad was like an American-only release, so they could probably get away with not, you know, giving it their finest effort. Yeah, just make it big and chunky for Americans. We'll buy it. And I did. And I'm a sucker. But I'm playing Sonic. Which is maybe redundant. Is that anything? No. At least the music's good. Is this Act 1? It is. Yeah? Forget if there's a thing here. Oh, it's this. The one spike you can push. Alright, let's do that one I failed just because it's in my brain. Oh, and the prototype for Sonic 3 was leaked. on the Hidden Palace page. Boy, that was a good day. I'm glad they recorded that stream with the chat attached because everybody was losing their mind. All the new graphics uncovered, the fact that this game had a Sonic Mania style drop dash programmed into it, and the Mania team did not know, the fact that all the music that people thought in the PC version was like shitty music to replace the Michael Jackson music was actually the original music, and the Michael Jackson music came in as a last-minute replacement for that music. And this whole time, you've been hearing the original Michael Jackson tracks, and nobody knew it. Excuse me. Anyway, did you get to anything, chat? I walked around the boardwalk. There's a new record store. Everything's expensive. They had Tatsuro Yamashita. They had Big Wave. It was $85. I did not buy it. I bought a Caetano Veloso album instead for a mere $30. That whole area of my town, though, just seems like it exists for businesses to, like, shuffle in and out of. You know, one business fails, another business takes its place, and then also fails. It was nice enough. They sold Goodnight Poon Poon there, but only the first 4 volumes. On the shelf as if it's a normal book and is not going to be anything that'll change your life forever. Hey, the low battery light hasn't come on yet. That's pretty promising. I only had to skip like 4 levels to get here. Oh, it's Gapsel. Dunk. Dunk. It's a good idea for a mini-boss. Oh no, the low battery light. There go 3 of the 6 AA batteries. That's like $7. Yeah, I saw that port of Mania to the Dreamcast, and they got all the 3D special stages working, which is pretty impressive. But like, I don't know, if they put out a really good 2D Sonic game for the Dreamcast, or even the Saturn, in a post-Mario 64 world, I don't know if people would have wanted it. You know, it would have been a game that, like, you look back on and say, you know, this was pretty good. But in, like, console war era, I don't think there was going to be a huge market for it. But who knows? I don't know. Everything I've ever guessed is wrong. Uh-oh. God. I gotta do this again. Sayonara, Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay. How's this? Blank. Okay, we take out Sonic 3. How's this? Blank. Oh, the cart's warm. Bad news, it's not coming back. Okay, that should work. That's a lot of breath. Okay, what about Sonic 3? Okay, that one works. Or not. Now it's just the police. I know blowing in cartridges is bad for them, but you know what? It works. Please. Please work. Please work. It's not going great. Lowest common denominator in this is the Nomad. No? Okay. Maybe Knuckles alone? Is no good. No, 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 no. I bet these sounds are horrible on your end. Aha! Now with Sonic 3 attached. Oh. Aha. Wait, that's Sonic and Knuckles. It's not detecting Sonic 3. Okay, what if we just kind of smush it in the cart slot? Clean off some of that corrosion on the carts, and then bam. 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 Okay, how about you blow in it? And then you blow in the top. Give it a kiss. Okay, does Sonic and Knuckles alone work? Nothing works. It's all bad. Okay, Knuckles. Not booting. Sonic 3. Is booting. Maybe I can get the level select in. Ugh. Oh no, he's just floating. Sonic and his many arms. Okay. You have to work. Blue Sega. Dang. Seg. Oh, there's gallons of spit in this game, I'm sure, at this point. That's another pint. Need me a card cleaner. And not just like a cloth, but like a man to clean the cards. Nope, that didn't do anything. Okay, how about Sonic and Knuckles again? Huh? 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 Okay, so it's the Nomad cart slot. Good. Okay. Okay. No, that's Knuckles. Why is it detecting Sonic 3? Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Uh-huh. We're back. Possibly. How did I have this propped up on this shirt before? It's like over here. Did it save? Yes. In fact. However, it doesn't save what act you're on. So you have to redo the whole level. It's an Easter miracle. Although I'm pretty sure this absolutely did delete all the other save data that was on this cartridge. And I don't know why. The Nomad always does that. My normal Sega Genesis would never do that. It's racism. Or maybe because it's powered by 6 AA's and that's not enough? I don't know. I don't know computers. I just know enough to hate a computer. How's your Monday, chat? Going back to work tomorrow? Going back to work at some point, maybe if your car is totally ripped apart and then put together. I don't know if this car has ever had 4 new tires since the day that I bought it, so I'm excited to see what that drives like. I'm a cheap ass, and I work in academia, so when someone's like, yeah, this tire's a little bit bad, I just go, yeah, no, fix that one. You can leave the other ones. They're fine. Turns out they're all bad now. Yeah, I'm sure this game is probably drawing more power than a normal Sonic game would. But, like, it can't be that much more, right? Because when the battery went on, we were playing Sonic 2. We got, like, 2 Oil Ocean Zone, which was a fair way into that game. You know, and the lock-on is just kind of like providing direct, don't know what killed me, direct connection between the 2 carts. So it shouldn't take too much, other than just like, you know, decryption or decompression, the inherent power draw of like longer leads and greater resistance. No, the screen is the most power-hungry thing, because it's got a little compact fluorescent light backlighting it. All of the mods for this thing, as well as the Game Gear, all focus on a much more power-efficient screen. I don't know how big of a difference they make. I've never modded mine, which is why it looks so good. Maybe one day. I do like the Sega Nomad, but even as a kid, I kind of knew it was sort of inessential. Like, I got to play Sonic 2 in Dad's car, or I guess in bed, and that was neat. But I also sort of realized it was a pile, you know, compared to a Game Boy or a Game Boy Advance. And it's not to say that I'm, you know, I don't like it. I do. But should I ever have to sell it, I don't know if people want redone models or just untouched stock ones. I don't know, they probably want like the better screen, truthfully. I don't think anyone's specifically looking to have a worse time. I wonder how fast or how far into this game we'll get with the battery light on, though. It did seem to come on earlier than in Sonic 2, but Sonic 2 is also a much shorter game, and the stream's been up for about 2-ish hours, which kind of tracks with when the low battery would come on. Truthfully, the highest powered game I could probably put in here that I own is like F-22 Interceptor, because that runs like garbage. It's like a 7 FPS game, probably very heavy on the CPU. That sounds like an article that somebody should have written at one point, but nobody would really care about other than me. What's the lifespan of a Sega Genesis with different games, and why? And get that published. I'd like to know. Inquiring minds would like to know. Oh, this part's good. Donk, donk, donk. So much good variety in the levels in Sonic 3. Not that the other Sonic games didn't have variety, but this really is the best one by a pretty big margin. I'm not counting Mania in that. Mania's a different thing. It's hard to rank. They had to cram in all the Sonic Forces tie-in crap, which I think cheapens that game quite a lot. You know, maybe not impacting the playing that much, but the stink of Sonic Forces is forever associated with one of the best Sonic games of all time. And by that I mean Sonic Adventure. Well, that's a good checkpoint. Is this a thing? No. That's a thing, though. Yeah, and it also has the benefit of not having Sega keeping them under the gun for a very specific release date. It seems like the Sonic Mania team was managed a lot better than like Sonic 2, where it's, oh, we gotta cut all this stuff, sorry. In Sonic 3, we gotta cut the game in half for McDonald's toys. You know, Mania was just given a chance to be a good Sonic game, start to finish, and they did it. Turns out if you like something, you'll probably do a pretty good job making it. And even if you hate something, most of the Sonic fan base is people that hate Sonic, like me. I'd make a good Sonic game. I'd replace all the objects with Sonic. It would be like Bad Trip Zone, Act 420. Be a checkerboard pattern on everything, but it'd be Sonic's face. Hyper-realistic blood. What are there, 3 left now? I don't know if I'll bother to do all 3. We'll see. I don't really know that many positions of the Super Emeralds by heart. A couple when they're like right in front of me. This is such a good sound. That like noise that I can't make. Whenever I use a laser in the lab, I assume it sounds like this when I flip the switch. Gotta say though, the really crappy refresh rate on this screen really sells the transparency effect, given that the sprites are just flickering. Well, I've done that before. I wish they had that chaotix feature where you could just pick up tails and throw them. Or maybe that's Sonic Clackers. Crackers. Not even for like any gameplay utility. But it'd be nice to just chuck them somewhere off screen. Bootleg Robotnik sprite. They had to draw in a special version so we looked right in this capsule. And then when they did Knuckles' playthrough, they didn't replace the sprite with the Mecha Robotnik because it is a slightly different sprite than normal. So it just shows up as Robotnik. Any semblance this game had at maintaining a plot of mystery with Knuckles' story of who bombed Knuckles' island is kind of immediately given up by the time you get here. But that doesn't matter. Where's Sonic? Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, so if I'm lucky, I'll get through Sandopolis Zone Act 1, and then the battery will die by the time I get to Act 2. Die in this? No. Yes. I forget which one of those have false bottoms. Also, there's a single white dead pixel on this thing. Doesn't really matter. It smears together so well with the other colors that you don't notice. But I notice. It's right there. Right there. Can you see it? Probably not. That's okay. I figured I'd tell you. In case I'm ever, like, blown up in a chemical explosion and my estate sells all my childhood stuff. You might as well know that there's a flaw on the Sega Nomad. Don't say I didn't warn you. Is this a dead end? I guess so. Oh, it's this. That's right. What is this? Probably crap. Probably an alternate path that takes you to a 1-up. The colors in this look really nice for the background and everything. And the heat haze effect on the level looks pretty neat as well. Just Act 2 is not my favorite. you think you die down here? Probably, yeah. Oh, you don't. I guess Act 2 at least tried something unique. I just don't like it. But it is different. And I've been praising this game for being different on every stage, so... Good job for variety points. Slightly less well done job for... God, is this annoying points. I love chasing ghosts. Also in Sonic. Place your bets for how long you think the battery's gonna keep going. Act 2, whole other level, beat the game. Some other stage that involves me tripping over my tongue when I pronounce it so I sound drunk even though I'm stone sober. Who could tell? Call up Polymarket, place your bets now. Donk. Let's see, I think this is the boss, yeah. And again, it's not like the most enjoyable boss, but it is kind of a novel idea. Like, oh, here's a boss you don't damage, how do you kill him? Why, you knock him painlessly into the quicksand on the right, and then he dies forever. This weird little lump of a man.
Good dog. Good dog.
That's me making that.
Good dog.
Unless you think you're in surround sound.
Good dog. Good dog. Good dog. No!
Oh, I missed it. There we go. The game won't crash as long as I don't move my hands too much. It is a tall order. Because they're always moving. Wow, crazy fingers. I should mount a defense for Sandopolis Zone Act 2. Just maybe not on the Nomad tonight. I bet I can come up with a good reason why this is actually a good level and not just a huge pain in the ass. You know, get it published. Maybe not in Nature, but, you know, a lower tier journal. People don't write enough video game opinions to get them published. I should start doing that. I gotta up my H-index. I gotta fluff it with articles about Sonic the Hedgehog. Oops. Wait, did I mean to go down here? This doesn't look right. Maybe it is. This level does run like 10 minutes or something. So I don't know if the batteries are gonna hold out. I think it has Wheel of Fortune on the Genesis, but I don't own a copy. Oops. That's not how you time that. It's like that. And by that I mean no. Oh God. No, none of these. I could have sworn they're all going straight up. Oops. No? Okay, screw it. Whatever, we do it the normal way. I mean, the way that the lighting changes is kind of neat. I do wonder if that's, like, done in response to, like, all of the Super Nintendo color math. Like, oh, the Genesis can drastically change the color of the scene, too. Also, I don't know how I briefly were standing on the spikes and I did not take damage. In case anybody else also noticed that. Your guess is as good as mine. Good. Oh. Go, my battery's dying. I don't think I'm going to beat Act 2. I think the battery's going to die. And then I'm going to die. By that I mean conk out. Oh, wait, I meant to do that. Oh, no, I didn't. I don't remember where the big rings are in this level either. Somewhere. There are at least a couple. And sometimes you can tell you're close to the Super Emerald ones because your HUD starts changing color because it uses the same palette. Although that's probably more obvious in, Magma Land. What's the name of that zone? Oh, God. Why can't I remember that? Lava Reef. Don't tell me, I knew it. Oh. That's fine. Whenever I get a coffee table, if I ever live in a bigger place, I want a coffee table book of all the Sonic levels. Just JPEGs printed out, and I want to look at them all at once. My guests will love it. They'll all think it's cool and not pathetic and weird. As I excitedly explain, no, look! Look at all the different paths you could take through Green Hill Zone. No, come back. Oh, I gotta be nearing the end of it now, right? Big ghost, no. Well, I should have gotten that. That's my own fault. The screen does not have very good contrast, to be fair. It does have a contrast wheel. Which doesn't really do much, it just makes it look either all the way white or all the way blue. And you could tell what color I set it to. I found one. Oh, these special stages are kind of hard to talk over. Just because they're very easy to screw up when they speed up without any warning. Yeah, like right now. Uh-oh. That's fine. 'Cause we've won the stage. The special stage, not the game. God, can you see it flicker? No, on the phone it looks fine. On my side, the white text is super flickery. Okay, I think this is the final boss for Sandopolis. I don't know, I guess it's not as annoying as it seems. Oh. Very cheesable boss. Good. It is sort of underwhelming that if you know what to do, you can just beat the boss in the face repeatedly until he's dead. But like, having played this game so many times, it is kind of refreshing that the boss encounters are like 10 seconds. Now, Lava Reef Zone is like quintessential Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Or like the Sonic and Knuckles half. Where like the story kind of builds. The intrigue of, look, the egg carrier crashed. There's Knuckles and the Master Emerald and all this good stuff. And then you got a Hidden Palace Zone, which is sick. Punch Knuckles in the face, which is sick. Do it again in Sonic Adventure in 3D. I do think there's an alternate path like one of these. Maybe not. Tails get stuck? I think he did. Oh yeah, this thing. Which is unkillable, but there's an extra life over here. You know, it's just kind of like neat environmental storytelling. Something that looks like a boss is just another way to get you to advance through the level. Good. I like how those fireballs are set up to shoot to the left, indicating that you can go through that wall. This is going to be where the battery dies, though. I could feel it. Oh, no, no, oh. I didn't turn left. I was turned left. I'm a victim of turning. Well, never mind, the battery chugs on. Although there's another one right here. Let's do the last one. Getting the blue spheres always sounds sort of like a robotic dog barking. Like a little bit. Or at least you could see what I mean. Oh, the D-pad on this thing is not super accurate. So I might screw up some of these really fast turns. No. No. No, it's gotta be this corner. Boink. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Bad. Sorry, I'm a fake Sonic fan. I've never played this game. Every time I played it, it was an illusion. It was a hologram. I was on the dark side of the moon. I think there's another thing up here. Somewhere? It's like below me? Yeah. I remember that. I was never very good at this minigame as a kid, but as an adult, it's maybe my favorite one. Other than that happening. Because at least you can win it, instead of just doing casino games over and over. Losing. Oh, the frame rate is not good. Okay. Now, I forget how you get up there, or if you need tails. You might need tails to pick you up and bring you there, and that's not going to happen. All the ROM hacks of Sonic 3 I've been playing, where you can just independently control tails by pressing up, have really spoiled me to what you're able to do in this game. Don't hit me, don't hit me. Ah. Oh, this is just a loop. Forgot about that. In fact, I think I was going backwards. Oh. I love Sonic. I love Zone 10. I love batteries. It is funny, though, that you can just turn it back on immediately and it still kind of works. For a little bit. Okay, well, it's shot. I'm sorry. I tried to play through Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and due to myriad technical issues and stealing 12 of my parents' very expensive batteries, I was unsuccessful. And now they're going to hang me at the stake tomorrow morning. If you come to Boston, come on the Boston Common, I will be summarily executed. But until then, good night. Hang out in the new Discord, maybe, I guess. I'll be there. I'm going to pop an Ambien. I'll see ya. Somebody paste the link. Or don't. I don't know. Bayonara.